Rise and grind, everybody. It's Monday. Monday is a barber work week. Let's get into this.
Every day is a win. Since I was told that you don't want me, baby, you're just calling. You know I try to hold on to where they still you.
So Lisa and I are on the grind this morning. Say hi, baby.
Good morning.
So we're on the grind early. We got 3 months and about 15 days before our big day. And we still need some calories to burn, so that's why we're out here early in the morning, 6 a.m. right now, getting our walk on. Just to give you guys a heads up, Lisa is starting a YouTube channel. It's gonna be all about barber wives and what barber wives go through and what what your significant other goes through dealing with our stuff. So I want you guys, once she gets her channel going, I want you guys to tell your significant others so they can follow her. And of course, I'll be making a lot of cameos in her vlogging channel. So if you guys want to sign on, I encourage you guys to. All right. So we're gonna finish this walk off. Today is Monday, my Friday. I got 1 day left, and then I got my 2 days off, and then we got the holiday coming up on Thursday. So I hope you guys are grinding and staying positive, guys. See you guys at the shop. Oh yeah, in case I didn't mention, guys, what's the new channel gonna be about, Ben?
It's gonna be a lot of behind the scenes at the barbershop, at home when Big Hal gets home. There's gonna be pranks, there's gonna be challenges. Oh, you guys are not gonna want to miss it. Go subscribe.
You hear that, guys? It's gonna be the behind the back scene. So if you guys want to share this with your significant other, because it's gonna be a lot of the stuff that goes on after I get home from the barbershop, and the struggles that we go through together and stuff like that, and we got disagreements, everything, guys. So I encourage you guys to subscribe and tune in. The first vlog is going to be coming up probably on July 4th, around that time. All right, guys? See you guys at the shop. What is up, Tube? So, we're back on the grind. Today is Monday, guys. Monday is a barber work day, in case you guys don't know. Okay, guys, today's topic is going to be a good one. Today's topic is... I think it's relevant today because it's kind of happened to me again. And the subject today is going to be how to handle when an employee, leaves your shop to go to another shop, So it happened to me yesterday again. My most senior employee, he's been with me since we opened up the shop, almost 10 years. He's a great worker. I don't want to talk bad about him because you know what? He's really is an exceptional worker, an exceptional barber. There's a reason why he's worked for me for so long, because when he's at the shop, he's an exceptional barber and takes care of everybody. All the customers like him. He cuts hair. If anybody cuts hair better than me at that shop, was him. You know what I mean? So he's an exceptional barber. Yesterday he came in and pretty much told me he's leaving, moving on to another shop, and he's gonna go do booth rental. And it's a money move. You can't be mad about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm disappointed a little bit, but it's not the first time this has happened to me, guys. This happens a lot in this business. You get your business going in the right direction, things are flowing right, and then something happens. If you guys have been with me and you guys have been watching my vlogs for a while already, since last year, you guys know that this happened to me last year. And if you guys go back to my vlogs from last year, it happened to me last year. How you handle this situation is entirely up to the person that this is happening to, like myself. Not that it's happening to me personally, but to the shop, to the business. I'm short-handed a person now. The difference between this year and last year is last year I had a lot less barbers than I do this year, so it doesn't really affect me as much this year. because right now I have a lot of barbers, and I have another up and coming apprentice coming in, so I'm not really stressed about it. But you know, when things like this happen to you and you're a business owner, you really need to shrug it off and not take it personal. Although it's hard, don't get me wrong, it's hard not to take things personal when somebody walks away from your business, you know. And you know, and it's happened to me. Like this is the second time in 2 years somebody walks away. Last year it was a youngster that I brought in as an apprentice. He was making great money, doing great. Almost, I want to say, I'm gonna throw a number out there, at least 50K for the year. And he walked away because he wanted to pay less on booth rental. It's a money move. It's a money move. You know, these youngsters, these guys, they're making money moves. You know, when you're doing a lot of haircuts at my shop, you pay more in booth rental. You pay more in your fees to be at the shop. So, you know, in reality, you know, you're paying more money to work there, basically. Booth rental, and most shops, booth rental is about $30. It's about $150 a week. You know what I mean? If you're making good ass money at my shop, you're paying more than $150 a week in your commission. But you're also making more money. You know what I mean? Like, of course, booth rental, you get to keep everything in your pocket and you pay your booth rental. But it's a different vibe at a booth rental shop than it is at a commission shop. You know. For him, it's probably a better move, you know. For me, for the shop, of course, you know, I gotta, you know, pick up the slack now. It's gonna be busier for me because he's the other top-notch barber in the shop. So now that he's gonna be gone, I gotta do those cuts, because when this happens to somebody, sometimes this is when you realize. You as a barber, you realize who your real customers are, because your clients are either going to follow you or they're going to stay behind. They're either going to go with you to the new shop or they belong to this shop, you know. And sometimes a lot of barbers don't realize that your clients aren't really your clients, they're the barbershop's clients. So if you jam, they're not going to jam, they're going to stay here, they're just going to go with a different barber. So that sometimes happens. And sometimes barbers leave and they don't realize that. They're not going to take every single client they have. They're not, because some clients belong to the shop. They just love coming to this shop, to the atmosphere at this shop. They're not going to go to another shop, you know. But, you know, the clients, with time, you'll figure out which ones are really your clients and which ones are not your real clients. But as far as for me as this situation, you know, I can't take it personal. I got to just go with the flow. You know, keep working, grind through it, and keep a positive attitude. You know, shit like this happens. Trust me, especially in this business. This business is cutthroat sometimes. You know, there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, he's going to a shop that's less than half a mile away, but you know, what am I gonna do? You can't do nothing about it. All I can do is shake his hand, wish him the best, and you know what I mean? Hopefully everything works out for him. Of course, you know, like I said, Fido and me, he's been working for me for a long time. So, you know, he left the door wide open, you know, like the way he came in and told me he was leaving was an honorable way of doing it. And he came in and he told me, he thanked me for the 9 years he's worked for me. And, you know, and he shook my hand and asked if he could work for another week or two to cover for me or whatever, so I could find somebody else. But I told him, you know, I let him know, because you guys, if you guys don't know this, in this business, there's no putting in a 2-week notice. There isn't. You know, when you're ready to move on to another shop, you could do the gracious thing like he did and offer a week or two to finish working. But more than likely, the owner of that shop is going to tell you, no, if you're going to quit, if you're leaving, you might as well leave now. You know what I mean? Because no shop owner is going to give you a chance to tell a person where they're going to be at or where they're going to another shop. They're not going to do that. You know, I won't do that. So, you know, so when a barber comes up and he's going to move on to another shop and he tells me and he wants to work another week or two, I don't let him. I just cut him loose right there and then. I always tell him, like, if you're going to quit, just quit now. You know what I mean? Like there's no 2-week notices in this business. This is usually a cutthroat business like that, and that's just the way I handle it. You know, like I tell my barbers too. You know, when his clients come into our shop, then we have to be on our P's and Q's, and we gotta. It's gonna be a time for one of you guys to step up and do his client, and hopefully you win him over so that they stay in the shop. If you don't win him over, then there's a chance he's gonna leave. So right now is your chance to gain some clients and do the best that you can, so that, you know what I mean, they could pick up some extra clientele. So guys, this is the nature of the business. You can't take it personal. Although, you know, I'm not gonna lie, guys, there's been times where guys have left and it's gotten me mad, you know what I mean? It gets me mad, I get upset, I get hurt, you know what I mean? Like, cause, you know, like sometimes you treat people really, really well, and you bring them in, teach them things, show them, and then they just, you know, the minute they get their license, they're gone. You know, like, all right, but, you know, I try not to take it personal, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm only human, guys. I'm a human being, and I got feelings too. And, you know, sometimes those feelings that come out the wrong way or whatever, and that's the way it is. But, you know, as a shop owner or as an employee, you know, you got to do your part. So if you're on the other end of the foot and you're considering leaving your shop to another better place, then and it's a money move, then you got to make your move. You know, there's nothing you can do. You can't worry about hurting your boss's feelings. Yeah, his feelings might be hurt, but you know what? He's gonna get through it, and he's gonna be all right. You know, go in there, shake his hand, do it the right way, look him in the face, don't call him, don't do it over a text. You know, I've had barbers come in the middle of the night, take all their shit and throw my key through the door thing. You know, like not even drop my key out, not even tell me thank you. You know, that to me, that's chicken shit. That's, you know, that running out in the middle of the night, that's a different story. I've had other barbers where I had to cut them loose. I had to, you know, fire them because other things that are happening. So, you know, I've been here 10 years now, so I've seen it all, guys. I've seen it all. I've been through it all. And I can tell you this right now, I'm maturing more every year. And every year I'm learning to roll with my punches and not let things get me down. But I'm going to go into the shop, get started. Today is me, J-Lo, and Raul. We're working. So I'll get started on this day, and we'll talk about the subject a little bit more. I don't want it to drag on too much. But I hope you guys are grinding. Today is Monday. Today is definitely a grind day. Grind on. So you're probably wondering, what kind of adjustments does the barbershop owner have to make when one of their guys leaves? You know, especially one of the main guys. You know, what kind of adjustments? Well, first of all, I got to adjust some schedules. You know, there's going to be empty spots now that need to be filled. There's an empty chair. His chair was a main chair right in front with everybody. So of course, the other guys, some of the guys want to move in there to that chair, but Raul's up and coming right now. Raul's got his license, and then I got Dave coming in. Dave's my son. He's about to get his apprentice license. So once he receives that license, we're gonna have to get him a chair and put him in somewhere. So where are we gonna put him at? So I think my solution is to put. So I think what we're gonna do is put Raul in the empty chair right there next to me. I'll have Raul on one side, and then when Dave starts working, I'll have Dave on the other side. That way I can have my two apprentices on each side. Get to keep an eye on them, make sure they're doing good work, make sure that everything's going good. You know, Raul, I really don't have to worry about anymore. He's already at that level where he's already on his own. He only asks me for help occasionally, but not that much anymore, you know. So Dave's coming in. When Dave comes in, when, you know, get somebody totally green coming in again, then you have to really watch them, make sure that they're doing quality work. Of course, Dave still needs several more reps under his belt before we even put him on the lineup yet. So he's still, you know, he's still working his way up. It's all a process, guys. This is the beginning of the process. But those are some of the things that happen when somebody leaves a shop. You know, make adjustments. Money wise, yeah, money wise, it's gonna be a little different for me. Of course, some of his clients are going to leave with him. You know, they're his clients. He brought them in. They're going to go back wherever he goes. They're going to follow him. But, you know, again, not everybody always leaves. So some of them are going to stay. And those are the ones we're going to try to accommodate. And hopefully we get them to stay at our shop. That's the name of the game. But all right, guys, I'm gonna head back to the shop, finish off this day strong. I hope you guys are grinding. The shop has been extremely busy this morning. For 3 of us working, we're making money today, so it's a good day, guys. I hope you guys are grinding too. Well, guys, that's it for today. This day's over. This week is over. You know, today's hot topic was, you know what? When breakups happen in barbershops, and your employees are gonna leave, guys. If you're a barbershop owner, that's something you're gonna have to come to grips with. No matter how good or how great a shop you think you run, or you know what I mean, it doesn't matter. It seems like they always end up leaving anyway, because you know what, everybody's got to go out and do their own thing anyway. Some guys want to get their own shops. Some guys don't care about making their own shops. Some guys just, you know what I mean, they're just, they want the best deal, you know what I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. This is a money game, and people are how to make money moves. You know, there was a time when I remember when I first opened up my shop, and the first time, I remember the first one that left, the first guys, this is how, I'm telling you guys, this happens a lot in this business, okay? Guys are gonna jam, they're gonna leave. As a barbershop owner, you gotta learn not to take it so personable. There's been times where, yeah, I took it personal because, you know, you take it personal because, you know, it affects you, and it affects your business, and you want your business to run properly. And something that I'm starting to learn, you know, I'm learning more and more, and this is good for all you barbershop owners. Remember this, you know, I gotta remember when somebody leaves that the name outside doesn't say that person's name, it says my name, it says Big Al. So people are here for Big Al's barbershop, and I'm Big Al. So when people leave, you gotta not take it personal. You know that people are gonna come and go. Employees are gonna come and go. Not everybody's gonna stay with you. If you have a lifelong employee, then damn, that's good. You know, treat them right. That's all I can say. You know, but it happens, guys. It happens, and you got to roll with the punches, and you got to keep going. The show must go on. The show must go on, and it will go on. So, guys, also, guys, I want to keep a reminder, guys. September 27th, myself, Ant the Barber, and Run the Barber, we're going to be doing a look and learn here in Los Angeles, guys. 3 YouTube barbers all coming together, guys. We have sponsors that are sponsoring us. There's going to be gift bags. There's going to be collabs. Guys, you guys aren't going to want to miss this. I guarantee you, if you guys are in the area, or if you guys are making the trek to the LV Barber Expo, we're only 3 hours away from the LV, so remember that, guys. Another thing, guys, I want to give a couple of shout outs. I want to give a shout out to Bobby Bowl Cuts. He's been following me. He's already got his ticket for the look and learn. Can't wait to meet you, brother. I am Caesar from Supreme Barber Supply, guys. You guys got to get on that. Get on with those guys. Those guys, he's got all the gear, guys. The gear for your equipment. That's where you want to go. I also want to shout out our other sponsor, Damien Barber. They make great hair products. I haven't tried them myself personally yet. I'm waiting for my package from Run Barber, but I hear that they're extremely great products, guys. So those are our sponsors for this event that's coming up, guys. If you guys want to go to this, I encourage you guys to get your tickets. Now, this week, during my days off, these next 2 days, I am going to be giving away 1 free ticket to one of my viewers, local viewers. So I'm gonna be putting up a post on my IG. You guys have to go to my IG, check it out. I'm gonna put it up tomorrow. 1 free ticket, and in order to get that free ticket, guys, you're gonna have to tag 3 barbers. And I don't want to see 3 barbers that I already know. I don't want you to tag Ant the Barber. I want you to tag 3 barbers that you think will benefit from this free ticket. Okay, guys, you tag them 3 and ask them to join in. That way we get more people into this, and then we're gonna give 1 free entry away. But guys, even though if you don't win it, guys, I encourage you guys to show up. This look and learn is gonna be epic. It's gonna be off the hook. I guarantee you guys that it's gonna be a great class. So, but with that being said, guys, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for listening to my topic today. Today was, you know, it's when somebody leaves, it's always difficult, but it's always an adjustment, and you just always got to keep grind through it. You gotta, you know, like, it is what it is. And that's what it is. What it is. You know what I mean? With that being said, you guys have a blessed night and a blessed weekend, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Grind on.